What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Right here, I know I'm a little late to this, just like the one eye video, but better late than never, right? So right here, let's go on and jump into it. I have right here with me Drownviper from Godzilla x Kong, the New Empire. The sea serpent that Kong fights and ends up winning and making a meal out of it for him and Suko. Going to raise the camera up some more so y'all can see it in box. Now apparently when you try looking for this, if you I'm going to show y'all right here the barcode. If the camera would focus on there, there's the barcode if you want to go and try to see if you can find this at Walmart. The only bad news is about this character and everything. I'm going to let y'all in on this because I don't know if anyone else has mentioned this. But if you take this and put it to and got somebody to scan it, it will come up all zeros, showing that this should not be in stores or anything else. And that's the same on One Eye. Sorry, I forgot to mention that. But I've been trying to find this. I had a barcode everywhere I went until I did come upon this in the store. I asked them, do y'all have another one or anything else? They scanned it, told me zero. This shouldn't even be in here. They walked me right up to the cashier to make sure that this item was even going to scan. And luckily enough, it did scan. So it's in the system, but it's not showing up on their devices to say, okay, we have some in the back. We have a new shipment coming in. Nothing. It's like you cannot get this with the barcode. You have to actually look for it, but that could be just in my area. That's why I showed y'all the barcode, so y'all can try and find this for yourselves. This is a pretty neat look on him that Playmates has done. Can't wait to get this out of the box. So let's go on and look at the back, shall we? So on the back here we do have that description, if it will clear up. So go on and pause it if you want to read this and everything. We got the Drownviper right here in its long serpentine design. Down here at the bottom, just like on One Eye, we have the whole cast right here to collect them all. The only difference is One Eye is right here instead up here, so they switched them out. So just like any other, we have these two right here, the real feels. Can't wait to see these in person if we do. But yeah, let's go on and get this out of the package. But the only thing is different about the Drownviper than any other character is that what's holding this one in here is just a piece of string. Well, not a piece of string, just some rope right here. And apparently this one did have it on the head, plastic thing on here, but apparently somebody was messing with this before I got my hands on it and got it out. Good thing is the head is still on here, so it could have popped off and the person could have put it back on here. Or it fell down here, somebody saw it, put it back on here and walked away. I don't know. I'm just glad that this is still on here. So let's go and get this all out with our little snips. Alright, we got them all out of the packaging. And the Drownviper does look pretty good right here. Give y'all a little bit of a all the way around on him. We got the white on the underbelly. We got the yellow stripes, the yellow eyes. We got the big bulky teeth. But they did that because of like being with sharp teeth is safer for kids. And also safer for whoever else wanted this instead of having those really sharp teeth. But it would have been a little bit nicer if they would have done the paint on the tongue, because it actually did have teeth on its tongue as well. But that's just a small detail that they kind of missed. I can't say nothing. I actually missed that detail on my custom. But But yeah, let's go on and get into the articulation real quick. So on the packaging, I don't know if y'all saw this, and I did forget to mention this, but it does have a removable head, so you can actually have it like land in front of Suko if you wanted to or not. Totally up to you. So the head is on a ball joint, so it can turn side to side. The only thing is it does not turn all the way to the right, but it will turn a lot on the left. I think I did. Yeah, the right going this way, the left going this way. Okay. Want to make sure I have my right directions and everything. But yeah, and that's because of, if I can pop this off, as you can see, the hole right here is more towards the left, and it has more plastic on this side than it does this side. That's what makes it not do that. And apparently the Drownviper's head right here has a straight cut where it's not like one side's further down than the other. So I do like that. And we also have this blue line right here on the jaw. I wonder why is that? Was it something like where the camera went out of focus? But like right here, that blue line, I wonder if that's because of the blue coming down on it, or is that just where so many people has messed with the mouth and everything and the paint just rubbed off on the spot right there. I wonder if that's the case, but let's go and put this back on. Just easy, just to pop on and off, just like on the Tiamat figure. So, we do have one little issue I just noticed, and that is on this one spike is bent. I guess we can fix that with some heat, because that should fix it. Being in the package and everything else just warped it. But we got some more ball joints all the way down. Now, like I said, on the head, did not have that weird side cut. But you can tell right here, it does for that curve right here. So this side is cut shorter than on this side. That's why it can go all the way in that way, but not a lot on that side because it's showing right here. I don't know why they did that, and why couldn't we just gotten this like as a straight figure with ball joints, so you could have it straight out or curl it. And words, they could have gone away with like selling it in pieces, and then have it like in the box with the like the double packs, and then you could have like water scene with it. So you could get this, have the like the water background and stuff, and then you could have your Kong fighting in like the water scene or something. But instead of having a second figure, you just have this as its actual right length. Because in how they did this, it is a long figure. I will not discredit that. This is a pretty good long figure if you can stretch it out. But the only way to do that is you got to turn the head, but you still don't get it straight because of that curve right here. But other than that, this is really long. But actually, it's still not the right length looking at it. So, just like Tiamat, that she suffers on not the right scale, not in scale. But there is a good way to fix that. You just have to get multiples of these. And sadly to say, I actually do have 2 of these. Now, I was going to save this for like later on, and we will get into that, but I will talk about that in a bit. I wanted to just pull that out. There is 2. I do have 2 of these, and we will be talking about that in a little bit. I want to get some size done while this is in its regular state. So first up, just because I still have them out on the table, we have One Eye standing right here. And he might look larger, but it's just because this is a serpent. This has more length than size, but still looks good with it. Granted, he should be in a little bit shorter, but it's just kids' toys. These are just 6-inch figures. It's not like Monster Arts or Haya with movie accuracy. So we cannot disclone that. Not disclone. Y'all know what I meant. I'm sorry I got the word wrong. But let's go and move him out the way. Next up, we have Kong. Now, granted, this is Beast Glove Kong that we got. And damaged Kong. Now, granted, he should not have been damaged. I just saw the scar marks and everything. Because Scar King had the whip, that's why I did that. But, yes, these two Kaiju size nicely in a way. If you just take away the Beast Glove and just see Kong for himself, these two would probably be somewhat in almost scale. I was a little worried because when I first saw this, it is thick. This is a thick boy or girl. We don't know the gender. But, yeah, so we're going to move Kong out the way. Next, I have something that y'all all been waiting for, and I'm sorry it's been still taking a while to get everything I need for this, but we have Tiamat. Now, granted, this is not the regular Tiamat that we got. This is actually somewhat of what I have done to get her in the right scale. And I don't know if y'all saw the latest, not the latest video, but one of my earlier videos so far where I actually talk about this. But this is actually 5 Tiamats put together to get the right length for her to go with, like, the monster arts. And even with the Playmates Godzilla. Now let's see how long this matches with each other. Straighten that out as far as I can, as y'all can see. Now we're going to do the same with the Drownviper just by itself. So we got to turn the head. Let's straighten you out as much as we can. Head to head. Almost the same length. The only difference is with these curves on here, kind of makes it a little short. So we need to fix that. But it is showing that this is much longer, because if you just have the Tiamat, I can tell you exactly where that would be at, and that would be about right here. So from here to about this length, or about right here, is the irregular Tiamat. So we do have some long serpents in the Monsterverse. So let's go and move Tiamat out the way. Hopefully here soon I will be having this one finished. I'm just waiting for some stuff to come in. And I don't want to be messing with something, then have to be trying to working around without everything I need. So that's what's taking so long on that. So as I was saying before, move the camera back slightly. Like I said before, I have ended up getting 2 of these. Granted, this one does have the better fins on the back, so I will be mostly using that because this one's gotten really warped on the back, on these big spikes on its back. Now I will be fixing this and everything else later down the line. Hopefully not too long, because there ain't much to fix. So what we need to do is actually take 2 parts off. So we're going to remove the head, neck, and these 3 pieces out the way. And we're going to take the tail part and this piece right here off. So move those out the way. We have left with this. We are going to be popping them in half. Grab our Drownviper. Do the same thing. Just remove these. Take them apart. Now you're going to grab the same pieces, because the spots are both the same size with the ball joint. And just going to snap them into each other. Now, like I said, I will be working on this and getting it a little bit more closer to the film. just like I have my custom, but we're going to snap those two together. Now we're going to snap that into place. And put it back all together. Now granted, those are the only pieces that you can do that with. Nothing else can work because the neck has the curve in it and all these big spikes. Will not work because also the ball joint right here is not the right size for right here. Just like on this piece right here with this curve in it. Now granted, we might be able to work with that, but I don't think we need to because of the size that we have now. This is more accurate to what we see, especially in length and size. But don't worry, you don't have to get rid of this because, as I was saying, the ball joints are all not the same size, but they will also fit somewhat. Because like I'm saying with that, like say you take the head off, you want to put the head here. It's not going to work because it's not like Tiamat's where all the ball joints are the same size. They decide to do small, a large one for this head right here. Like you can see, they're different sizes. So it's going from one size all the way down. And even the tail right here, I don't even think the tail, it somewhat fits, but then it's like it got the too much opening for that. So it won't work. But once you put everything, you can put these pieces together. Oh, I did that wrong. So apparently you can just put this piece with that piece or just move that all together. Put that together and you have just a shorter version, like a juvenile or something else if you want it. But let's put this piece back on here. Just like that, and it still works. Now, granted, the only thing I have an issue with is the tail, because when you watch the movie and you see when Kong bursts out of the water roaring, you see the tail wrap around. Its tail is not like this, not a fin-like. It's more snake and eel-like, where it's more flat like this is. Like on the end here, it's more flat, but not like this whatsoever. But Playmates did make a neat tail, and I'm glad that it takes two of these because when I do work on this, I will be able to swap it out for this look or for the original look, but we have to wait for that. But yes, I want to at least show that off. Now, I could have waited for like not to even do this, but when you look at like this and everything, you bring out like say Kong and everything. Granted, this Kong is larger, but if you had like the monster arts, the size and everything works great. Because I believe this is about as long as my custom, but that's been put up and everything because it was starting to break too badly. But yeah, I like it like this, being accurate in length. As this is actually something that's just neat. And if you really want to, you could probably put just like this if you had some super glue or something. Glue the tails together and you could wear this as like a snake crown or something if you really wanted to. Or not, that's just an idea.